being here. We just came back from going on a bike ride. And before that, we took a nap. The bike ride was to like wake up a little bit, get everything set up. And I made a tea. I have some throat coat tea. I have a very watered down, it's like half water, half throat coat tea. My chair might creak. No, we're good. Okay. Alright. Today, after we stream, if you are interested, I'm hosting an online past life regression, and I'll be doing Reiki. Here, let me just read. Okay. Step into a journey beyond time and awaken the wisdom of your soul. Awaken the wisdom your soul has carried for lifetimes. In this live Zoom session, I will guide you through deeply relaxing meditation designed to help you access memories and impressions from past incarnations. So the past life regression ceremony will entail a prayer and intention setting to view past lives for our highest good, Reiki to help you relax, Reiki to help keep your space safe and high vibrational, and Reiki sent to a portal to help dissolve the veil. I do cool stuff, guys. I learn cool stuff, and I do cool stuff, and I open up portals, and I draw symbols like a space wizard. It's awesome. And I will guide you through breath work to help get you into an altered state. And I will give you etheric crystals to help activate your psychic sight and open you to the Akashic field. I will guide you through a Merkaba activation to help you travel outside the space-time continuum. And I will be doing shamanic drumming and guided visualizing for your journey to the Akashic field. And the closing ceremony is to send Reiki to past lives and also to help integrate into your current life. And then there'll be some time for some private journaling, and then some time for optional sharing of your past life regression. Viewing past lives can help with gaining insights into your current challenges, gifts, and relationships. They can release old patterns and bring forward the wisdom your soul is ready to reclaim. And they can help you connect with supporting spirit guides. The class will be held tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Here, let me put the link in the chat. Paste. Wonder if I can, I'll pin that. Let me see. Here, I'll title it so everybody coming in can see it. I will pin this one. Replace pin. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright. Did anybody else take a nap today? It was a very good day for a nap. Well, I guess that might be why some of you guys here right now. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on taking a nap. I didn't even realize that I was tired. And let me say hello to everybody. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift, Rue Spike, Alexis, Esteban Angel, Fiscal, Belfast. Where is everybody watching from? Sal Trips, hello. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope you are having a beautiful day. It was so warm here today. Oh my goodness. The back of my house gets a lot of shade. So I was on the back deck. I had no idea how hot it would be when we went on our bike ride. It was like 85 degrees in the sun. And today the moon is in Pisces. Maybe that's why I took a nap. It's very dreamy, nostalgic day today with the energy of the Pisces moon. Thank you so much, Matt, for your super chat. Your fairy realm video with the good fairies book is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, I almost did the fairy book today. I mean the fairy oracle. I was this close, but there's a lot of topless fairies. So it would be very difficult. I need to, if I had like little post-its or something. I almost brought my oracle deck that's based on the art from that book from Brian Fraud. And so I brought the secret language of color cards. I've been sending out the alert the day before to give you guys a heads up. And I also brought Beyond Lemuria. Everybody gets 2 cards because the guidance for each of these are a little short. So I figured that would be cool. You get some messages about Lemuria, however you want to say it, and then a color to go along with it. Dean says your voice makes studying so nice. Cool. I hope you have a good study sesh. And Meme says yes, I never catch the live. I usually have to watch the playback. Hope everyone has had it and is having a great day. Thank you so much. Welcome. You made it. You made it to the live. I was at the same time last week. This time it seems to be good. 6 o'clock. Alex asks, do you still live in California? I do not. We live in Greenville, South Carolina. We've been here for like 4 years. I want to move though. I'm ready for a move. I'm ready for a change. I want to move to Sedona, Arizona. So we're trying to save up for a move. It's good to move every now and then, and there's just like a bunch of other reasons, but I won't get into that. But yeah, there's some reasons that I want to leave here, but then there's a lot of good reasons why I want to go to Sedona. Alright, so the Beyond Lemuria card. On the bottom of the deck is this, and I feel like I mean, I know I went through each card when I first got it, but I've never pulled this card, and suddenly I was like, wow. Isn't it amazing you can have a deck for like years, and there's still like new, and like it seems like a lot of the times when you're pulling from Oracle deck, you like pull the same cards over and over for yourself, because like, you know, that's your message that keeps coming up. So yeah, sometimes you just keep pulling the same cards. So it's interesting that there's some cards that you don't really see that much, or never see even. Hello, the OK channel. Where's everybody watching from? Pascal says, my sister lives in Sedona and it's so pretty. You can visit the vortices. Would you ever make another garden video? I am slowly working on a garden video currently. I don't have the same kind of setup that I used to, but I have some little plant babies. I got a couple things. Dean says Sedona is gorgeous. My brother got married there. Halloween last year. Ooh. What venue? Tell me more. Yeah. I used to live in California. We were in California for like 6 years. San Diego, California for 6 years, the same little apartment. Oh, Northern California. What part of Northern California? Watching from Stockholm. Happy to see you back here. Thank you, Olive Cake. Oh, I just baked a cake with olive oil. I made a lemon poppy seed muffin loaf. It's like a muffin recipe, but I put it in a loaf. I talked about that last week. That I like to take muffin recipes and then put it in a loaf pan. You have to bake it for longer than a muffin, but sometimes I don't really like to fuss with the muffin tin because I always make a mess. And I like that you could just like take slices instead of committing to a whole muffin too. And I love making lemon muffins with almond extract. Growing up, and I would say still to this day, my favorite muffin is a pistachio muffin. And something so bizarre that I think is very interesting is that pistachio muffins you would think is like flavored with pistachio, but the secret ingredient is actually almond extract. Isn't that crazy? Because there's no almond extract in stores. So, yeah, so I love things with almond extract in it, apparently. So that it's not just the pistachio factor, it's the almond. What is everybody's favorite muffin? Tell me in the chat. I also love to make a double chocolate muffin with frozen raspberries. I might be a super taster where I taste like my bitter receptors might be extra active, so sometimes when I have chocolate it could be too bitter, but when I have it with raspberries, the sourness and the tartness balance out chocolate so that I feel like I'm finally tasting chocolate in the same way that other people are tasting it, because sometimes it feels too bitter and like overwhelming for me. Blueberry muffin, excellent choice. Did anybody else, when they were little kids, did you like chew on the muffin wrapper? Like I remember when I would get muffins from delis and I would be in the back seat, like after I finished the muffin. I don't know if it was just like boredom, the texture, or maybe I was still hungry, like bite on it, like muffin juice out of the wrapper. What I noticed about Appalachia is that people around here in South Carolina say Appalachia different than I say it. They say Appalachia. Like my hairdresser said it like that, and I was like, oh, I think I've been saying it incorrectly. I want to go to this town. I'm pretty sure it's part of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's famous for having native white squirrels. I don't know how they got there, if it's a native thing or if they are like invasive, if someone brought them from another country or something. But like there's tons of or if maybe someone's pets got out. I don't know the story. I just know that there are white squirrels all over the town, and I want to go there with binoculars, and I want to see some adorable white squirrels. I want to go so bad. Ooh, red velvet muffins. Yum. Raspberry and white chocolate muffins are amazing. Yes. Your favorite is blueberry or chocolate? Olive cake. Did you guys know that you can make muffins, like blueberry muffins with frozen blueberries? It doesn't have to be fresh. I didn't know that for a long time. You might think like, oh, I have to only do it when there's fresh fruit in my house, or yeah, you can make them with frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries. Makes it way more convenient. Triple chocolate muffins. Wow. Delicious. Very, very indulgent. Very decadent. What is it? Like, so, with white chocolate? Is that the third chocolate? Or is it dark chocolate and milk chocolate? Roll a tag. If you like chocolate, if you have the opportunity to slice of Sagittarius one day. Ooh, let me write that down. Oh, my mechanical pencil is squeaky. Carrot cake loaf with almond and cream cheese frosting. Wow, that sounds incredible. I've never made a carrot cake from scratch. Let me scratch that. Successfully. I tried to do it, but I tried to do it gluten-free. It did not come out good. But I learned a trick when doing gluten-free baking, that if you keep the batter out for 15 minutes before putting in the oven, it seems to help a lot. Because the flour, the gluten-free flour, can take a while to retain the moisture and for all the ingredients to absorb into it. So if you let it sit for 15 minutes, then it stands a better chance to bake properly. But I've had a lot of gluten-free fails. It's been like a trial and error, but lately it's been good. This lemon poppy seed cake that I have now is half gluten-free. It's like half white flour and half Bob's 1-to-1 flour. And you wouldn't be able to tell. It was like half popular, but it seems to be the ones that you guys talk about the most, which is very cool. The garden videos and the comic book videos and the donut videos. You guys bring up a lot, and I appreciate that. Olive Cake says, what's your sign? I'm a Gemini sun, rising, and Pisces moon. Oh wow, that's a cool mix. I just did a video about Gemini, about Uranus moving into Gemini. I am sun in Aries, Aquarius rising, and I have my moon in Cancer. See, I have a water moon too. And then I have my Mercury's in Pisces in the first house. That makes me like watery as well. Like waters down the Ariesness. So I'm like, people don't guess that I'm Aries. Like after I've known them and then they find out what my sign is, they find it like surprising because I'm more mellow than they would expect an Aries to be. I also have my Mars is in Aries too, so I'm pretty fiery, but like it's not completely obvious initially. And maybe that's like the Aquarius rising too. I'm like usually like quite reserved, I would say, initially. Oh yeah, and the beer ones. A lot of people talk about the beer ones as well. Yes, that's also on the list of ones that people bring up a lot, which is really neat. You guys have like some like cult classics in a way. Like they're not like my highest views, but like they're the most I hear you guys talk about, which is cool. Alright. Oh, another Aries. Serena. My sun is Aries and my moon and rising is Cancer too. Amazing. That's so cool. I remember the vlogs when you were on a beach with your dogs. Oh, yes. I wish I vlogged more when I was in California. We rewatched those vlogs recently. It was so nostalgic. I wish I had more. I'd like to start vlogging again. I want to vlog. Oh gosh, I just wrote out a schedule today. I want to vlog and then post vlogs on Saturdays. Is that what it is? Yes, post them on Saturdays. I'd like to do some like meal prepping and baking and just like house like chit chat stuff, travel-y stuff here and there, like going to Brevard to see those white squirrels. I would love to vlog that. And yes, I have to go. Well, yeah, because I used to play Animal Crossing, and in that game, I had a white squirrel in my town named Marshall. So I'm partial to little white squirrels from him, especially now. Can you do more lucid dream videos? Ooh, like just like talking about lucid dreams that I've had, or just on the topic of lucid dreams? Alexa says Mater James Kean from Tool is also an Aries with his moon in Cancer. I did not know that. We went to the town that he lives in when we were camping in Sedona for a while. He lives outside of Sedona. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But you have to drive up this mountain, and the road is like very like wiggly and like steep and crazy, and the town just feels like it's almost like you're like perched up on the mountain in some kind of like eagle's nest or something. A lot of the houses are on stilts along the mountain, and then just the view is like insane because you like look over the desert at the top too. It was one of the strangest towns I've ever been to, and he lives there. It's like an old mining town in Arizona. Oh God, gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, you love my vlogs, Olive Cake. Thank you so much. Your Reiki vids are some of the best. I still watch the ones you use sage in. I don't even remember that I did sage. That's cool. I mean, I have sage right over there on my TV stand. I have some sage that's coated in dragon's blood and smells very sweet. Dragon's blood is this red sap that comes out of a tree. I think it's like a tree on Galapagos. Am I making that up? Yes, it was Jerome, Arizona. Yeah, if you guys are interested, look up pictures. It's a crazy town. It's a crazy, crazy town. Both. I love the video of your stories, also theory. Yes, the theories. I have many theories. Oh man, yeah. Such a fascinating world we live in, isn't it? That we're awake sometimes, and we have this life, and then we have a second life where we dream. Life is so interesting. I find moons and water elements very intuitive. Definitely. Definitely. I met this woman here. She has a moon in Scorpio, and then she brought her friend along that has a moon in Pisces. Oops. And I was like, oh my goodness. We all have water moons, and we all are representing all three of them. And yeah, we're all like asking each other if we're good. Do you need anything? You cold? Like we're all like water moon, like nurturing each other. It's very cute. Like, oh, is your food okay? Everybody good? Lauren says, my fave ASMR video viewers is the glow-in-the-dark content maker one. Oh, that was from a very long time ago. So tingly. I was so happy to see that you're still making videos currently. Thank you so much, Lauren. Yeah, that video I filmed when I was in New York. That was one of my first videos. I love glow-in-the-dark things so much. I always have. I used to have a lot of glow-in-the-dark stuff in my room when I was little, and a black light when I was like a little moody teenager. And we used to make these bottles where you'd break up a highlighter and use just the, like, I guess, wick, like the little inky part of the highlighter, put it in the water, seal it up, shake it around, and then you have this little blacklight active little water jar. Do you ever go through periods where you don't dream much, almost like there's a block or something? I often wonder why it happens and how to resume dreaming. Sometimes it doesn't last too long for me. The best way to remember your dreams and to increase your dream life is to start writing them down and keep a dream journal. Because then your subconscious starts to register that you're paying attention and you're giving it an importance. So the dreams usually increase in like vividness. That's the number one easiest way to increase your dream life. Maynard has a vineyard in Arizona, but you have an opportunity to taste his wines. Oh, I didn't know that. Good for him. I used to be a big Tool fan in the 90s. And like, yeah, into like Alex Grey art, and he's an amazing vocalist. Alright, let's get started on Aries. Oops, I almost did the actual time. 30:51. Aries. What's a card for Aries? Stars here. Ooh. So we have this celestial being that has a ladder in her hand, or a star and a little man on her hand is climbing up the ladder into the star. Alright, Aries, you can do sun, moon, and rising. Listen to your intuition. Trust the holistic journey. Dreams finding their way into being. The bigger picture. A more aligned outcome than expected. Clarity of the greater path. It says, keep believing in yourself. Trust in your dreams enough to let the serendipities unfold. Let go enough to allow space for unexpected opportunities. Even when the route is not as direct as you imagined, listen to your intuition and know we were just talking about dreams. It feels like this represents, when I look at this, it looks like it's like your higher self is guiding you to reach your dreams. That's what it looks like. That there's like this larger version of yourself is in another dimension guiding you, sending you messages, and this card is a reminder that you're not alone. This card depicts intuition as a goddess. She's lifting you out of the clouds of confusion and mind noise, showing you the clear way forward. She is your higher self and can see your great potential. Trust your instincts and have faith in your dream. You are already on your way. Does Lilith and Aries count? I mean, if the card resonates, even if you don't have anything in Aries, and if the card inspires you, it inspires you. Take it. It's all good. It's, yeah. So, Lilith and Aries can count if it feels right to you, if you're focusing on your Lilith right now. What house do you have Lilith in? My Lilith is in Aquarius in the 12th house, and Pluto just went retrograde in Aquarius. So anybody here, look for where you have Aquarius in your chart, and Pluto's coming for you. Now is Pluto is really focusing and slowing things down for healing in that chapter and giving you transformation. And, gosh, when did it go into Aquarius? I think just this past year. And it'll be there for 14 years. So, it's like going to be going on for a while, but it just went retrograde, so it's like really honing in. It's like extra focused currently on that energy. Anywhere you have Aquarius, so yeah, my Lilith and also my rising, and I have Ceres, the asteroid, so it's very, very transformational time for wherever you have Aquarius. Alright, next we have Taurus. We're still in Taurus season. 36, 12. Hi Yama. Hi Keela, long time fan here. Thanks for hours of relaxation during my darkest days. Oh my goodness. Keep helping make the world a better place. Gosh, don't make me cry, Yama. Thank you so much for saying that. It is an honor to be your cozy channel. I know what that's like. I have cozy channels to help me in my dark days, so I feel you. Alright, this message for Taurus. Alright, Taurus. Focus on your sacral chakra. Oh my gosh, I just realized I was going to do 2 cards for everybody. Uh-oh. One of my cozy channels, I like to watch the vlogger Mark Ferris. He's British. And I also like to watch Monty Don's Gardening World. Okay, let me scratch that for Taurus. Okay, let me pull a color card for Aries. Yeah, everybody gets 2. Everybody gets 2 today. We got 2 for 1. Yeah, if you like my gardening videos, check out Monty Don. I discovered him like 4 years ago. Amazing. Amazing. It's in the UK, he's probably widely known because it's on TV. There, it's on BBC. Alright. What is a card for Aries? Alright, Aries, regenerate your body. Looks very similar in color, doesn't it? I love that. I love little synchronicities. I love pulling multiple cards from decks. Oh yeah, I do personal tarot and oracle readings on my website. If you'd like a video, I do them in ASMR. I pull from like a lot of different oracle decks. And I love seeing all the, like, I love doing pattern recognition. And I love seeing all the little synchronicities. Like, sometimes I pull from multiple decks. And then it'll be like the same number from each card. Like last time there was like, I did a reading for someone, there was like 3 of the same number. Or like, I was pulling for this other client and from all different decks, and like 3 of them, like the title of them was love. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, there's so many like confirmations, and it just feels very validating that just like randomness and that there isn't some kind of like divine happening. There isn't like skepticism is like out the window, like altogether when I have all these different confirmations. Like I was streaming live sometime this past year with you guys, and I pulled a card that was about 11:11 when the time at that moment was 11:11. I was freaking out. So stuff like that, I'm just like, alright, this is real, this is happening. There's no room for doubt or skepticism. Alright. Aries, Sapphire, regenerate your body. Sapphire heals, purifies, and regenerates your body. My earbud is a little... Sapphire heals, purifies, and regenerates your body. It also has the ability to soothe your mind, calm your nerves, and release emotional pain. As a nourishing color, sapphire dissolves disharmony and clears the blocked pathways to well-being, clearing your mind, balancing your emotions, and creating order in your life. Experiment with sapphire light to regenerate your body and bring back a sense of harmony. What I love about this deck is that it gives like a little, like either practice or meditation or like even like a homework assignment sometimes. So I love the practicalness of this card. Okay, so the regeneration for this card, it says breathe in healing sapphire light. Breathing in healing sapphire light and allow yourself, breathe in healing sapphire light and allow yourself to focus on increasing your well-being. Rub your hands together, then place them next to each other. Imagine that in each palm you're holding a sphere of sapphire energy. Allow yourself to feel these powerful spheres of energy and play with them, increasing their size and strength. Alright, everybody can do this. It doesn't, even if you don't have Aries. So imagine each has a sphere of sapphire. Sapphire energy pulls. I think I've pulled this on the stream too. I was like, oh man, someone's clairvoyant and they can like see it on stream. That'd be cool. And then play with like different sizes. And then put it somewhere on your body when you're ready that could use regeneration. I'm gonna put some over here. Self-Reiki lesson. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, Aries. What was this box? Give myself a little space. Okay. That's better. Alright, now we pulled a card for Taurus already. Let me mark it though. Taurus is now 44. 11, so if you're tuning in from the future, Taurus, I pulled you guys a little bit ago. And this is the card. We haven't read it yet though. So Taurus, we're going to be working on your sacral chakra today. Your sacral chakra is calling. Is anyone coming to my past life regression tonight in the chat? Oh, different book. Okay. 3. Card 3. The core of creation. It represents feelings, emotional responses, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connection, letting go, creativity, sacred sexuality, passion, healthy boundaries, and valuing the body. That's a great card for Taurus. They're all about sensuality. You are invited to revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive, skin and the scent of damp earth. The feeling fitting perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about diving into the depths of a moment where all your facilities are available for divine creation. Your entire paint kit is present, as no part is left in the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a point of deep experience. This is the ecstatic moment of conception for a project or new life. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world and whomever you have chosen to co-create with. And so to restore your sacral chakra, it says get in touch with your creativity and embrace your natural expression. However it looks to you, the way you live is an art form, a unique expression of yourself. You can dance through challenge, sing through restriction, and paint your reality. The themes of this card for your sacral chakra is your relationship with your body, your sensuality, and your sexuality. The healing position is your lower abdomen, pelvis area, and a color wash. The color wash means like to envision a color washing over you. That's a way of doing self-reiki. Is vibrant orange. So if you imagine vibrant orange washing over you. I also have on my website a sacral chakra yin yoga class that it has a guided meditation and an activation to heal your sacral chakra as well. And it's very powerful. It's in the product page of Playback. It's just like, I think like $3.99 or something. And yin yoga is just very chill and just very gentle stretching to give you a deep meditation. Alright, what is the card for Taurus? It has to do like Reiki in the video. Alright, what is the card for Taurus to help them with their sacral chakra? Alright, Saiyan, to rebuild your confidence. Taurus. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. And there's some colors here. Oh, reverse right there. Riley says, hi, I'm working so can't chat, but very happy to catch you. Long time fan, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful time at work, Riley. Thank you for stopping in. King Venus. I might say, wait. Ning. Oh my god, I'm dyslexic. Cosmic, I'm so happy to see you back. I was sleeping to your voice 10 years ago when ASMR wasn't a big thing. Right? It wasn't when I first started. It was so difficult to try to explain to people what I was doing. Alright. Cyan. Taurus, build your confidence. Cyan strengthens your confidence and belief in yourself, balancing the symptoms of your body and giving you clarity in times when you need to make choices. It also helps release stress to attain peace and relaxation, and can be very helpful in fine-tuning your communication abilities. Build your confidence with the help of a Cyan circle. I love this meditation. Anybody's welcome to do it, of course. Alright, everyone, close your eyes. And take a slow, deep breath in. as you breathe out, allow yourself to completely let go of all the stress and tension in your body. Taking another slow breath and visualize a deep cyan color filling your whole body. Then as you breathe out, relax. Imagine a big cyan circle. This is the color of cyan. A big cyan circle, big vibrant blue circle in front of you, focusing on the different qualities that make a person feel confident. They might be things like knowing what you're doing, feeling good about yourself, feeling happy, getting what you want, and so on. Place all these qualities into the cyan circle, and then visualize stepping into the circle. Breathe in all these qualities, allowing yourself to become more confident and empowered. When you feel completely confident, clap your hands 3 times and say, "I now embrace my confidence, happiness, and clarity." I now embrace my confidence, clarity, and happiness. Yes. And then visualize yourself walking out into the circle. From now on, every time you need an extra boost, clap your hands together 3 times and breathe in the confidence from your cyan circle. I love that one. Alright. I'm gonna drink some tea. Hello. Joe, will I be posting more in 2026? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. I already have my next video recorded. I just have to edit it. Alright. Next we have Gemini. Oh my gosh, I skipped Gemini last week. I'm so sorry. Alright, Gemini. 2 cards for Gemini. What is the card for Gemini? Ooh, this is gorgeous. Life force energy. I had a dream about dolphins the other night. Wow, my sister's on her way to Hawaii right now. It's a work trip, but she also has a few days off too. Alright. 34. Life force energy, Gemini's energy, mana, Ayana, the rainbow spectrum, bright white light, Reiki, celebrating life, God force, optimal health, being vibrantly alive, thriving nature, conscious consumption, Eden, the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, self-rejuvenation, and a love of the land. It's a gorgeous list, right? The divinatory meaning of this card says, "It is time for celebration. Revel in the bliss of being alive." This is an incredibly healing card packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. It reminds you to seek joy and upliftment in everything you do as much as possible. Consider the foods you eat, the environment you spend your time in, the people in your life, and even the things you wear. Increase your awareness of their journey, how they came to be in your world, and their energetic resonance. Are they alive and vibrant? You may also be inspired to work with healing energies such as Reiki or with the land, perhaps to grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a place of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality. Memes as the cards for Taurus is so fitting tonight. Thank you so much. It was so needed. The validation is crazy. I've literally been thinking about all these things for the past few days. That just made my heart so happy. Meme. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And Yama is now embracing confidence clearing. You guys are awesome. Alright. That is so cute. Thank you. Thank you for being cute, guys. Valerie is here. Hello. And you haven't seen me forever. How you been, Valerie? John, hello. Steven, hello. Alright. Let's get the second card for Gemini. The color card. So the color cards, I pick through subtle energy by scanning my hands over them. Sometimes it feels like magnetism, sometimes I feel like a little sparkle, sometimes it feels like temperature. It usually feels like magnetism though, like holding like a magnet. Alright, mauve. We also have some purple on this card too. I mean, I guess every color is in this. But they do go nice together, I think. Yeah. Mauve. Enjoy clear hearing. Enjoy clear hearing. You know, it says mauve, but those look like lilac petals. Lilacs are one of my favorite flowers. Everybody in the chat, tell me what your favorite flower is. I love lilacs because their aroma is intoxicating. And I love hyacinths. And very similar smell, and I love the smell of jasmine flowers too. Oh my god, and gardenia. We were renting a house a few years ago that there was a gardenia bush. But then visually, my favorite flower is a sunflower because they look like they came out of a cartoon. Alright, mauve. Enjoy clear hearing. Mauve, a pale lavender-like color, connects to intuition, awakening your inspiration, expanding your spiritual awareness, and helping you let go of heavy, dense energies. Mauve also creates a sense of peace and tranquility to assist with eye and ear problems and improve your memory and ability to concentrate. It is a color of softness, gentleness, and allowance. Use mauve rays to release stuckness from your ears. Okay, the practice for this card says focus your attention on your ears. Do they feel clear or blocked? And ask yourself, is there anything I don't want to hear? Your ears are intelligent and may try to block out information you're avoiding. The next time you're around someone who is saying something hurtful or upsetting to you, imagine mauve rays moving through your left ear to push out anything dense or unclear out through your right and into a fire that dissipates the negativity. Do the same thing with your right ear, then surround yourself with loving and encouraging people. I guess that's what I should do when there's trolls. Clear out my ears with mull off when there's people trolling me. Now say, divine intelligence, please allow me to listen. Please allow me listen to and apply my divine wisdom. But the grammar is strange in that. I think they mean please allow me to listen to and apply my divine wisdom. Yeah. Oh, trillium. I've seen trilliums. They're like a little woodland flower, right? Hello, Riley. Hello, Nico. Hi. I'm back. Hello. What's everybody else's favorite flower? Rosespike, is a sunflower your favorite flower? I grew these jumbo sunflowers in this house a few years ago. They're so cool how they turn their heads to face the sun. Did you know that dandelions are related to sunflowers? I think that's neat. Alright, next. My pencil squeaky. 1 hour, 2 minutes, 18. Alright, let me check. Yeah, woodland. I think that I've seen a Tremelia recently. I'm pretty sure. Oh, trillium. What did I just say? Tremelia is a mushroom. Tremelia is a mushroom. It's also called a snow mushroom. I have some I got from the Asian market, and I used it to make a face mask. Right, what is the message for Cancer today? This includes me because my moon is in Cancer, so sun, moon, and rising's Cancer. What is the message for Cancer energy today? Crystal keys. A large crystal cluster, and she has a crystal on her third eye, and there's bubbles, so there's some water energy for Cancer too, and looks like there's some kind of light language inside the bubbles. Maybe it's time for us to take a bubble bath. Cancers. Hi, Mappy. Hi, Ibali from the UK. So since you're from the UK, do you know the show Gardener's World with Monty Don? We were talking about it earlier. I watch it out on YouTube, but I think it's on BBC. Have you ever heard of it? I don't know how famous it is because I don't, I don't know. Hello, Gus. He says, hey, I remember your awesome anti-headache roleplay from many years ago. It has helped me more often than you'd believe. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm happy to help your noggin. Pleasure to be assistant for your noodle noggin. Oh, thank you so much, Mappy. That's very sweet of you to say thank you. because I'm from the Pacific Northwest of the States. They're blooming in the forest this time of year. Ooh, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're here in Greenville, South Carolina, too. They're very cute. It's always fun to find a wildflower, isn't it? Alright, what is a card for Cancer? What is a card for Cancer? Gold, Cancer, attract abundance. Let's just kind of go with this card. Wait, I didn't read the crystal keys. Oh my gosh, I got distracted by the chat. 22. I was like, I analyzed it. Okay, crystal keys. Hidden wisdom codes, potent information, Lemurian seed crystals, seeing your triggers as a gift, awareness of drama creating patterns, healing the earth by looking at your inner environment, and healing through awareness. The divinatory meaning of this card is be inspired to find the wisdom hidden in those times when you feel triggered. There's so much information within our raw and intense reactions that when you choose to be present with what is coming up and peel back the layers, great spiritual insight will unveil itself in a way tailored just for you. If we could all learn to see our triggers in the bigger picture, so much confrontation and upset would be lessened. Power, struggles, and fear would diminish, and we would see greater compassion across the planet. Perspective and misunderstanding would shift, and the way people want to be loved would be experienced without distortion. These are the seeds for peace on Earth. Wow, that was really powerful. I went through hypnosis a few years ago. I did, is anybody familiar with the Dolores Cannon quantum healing hypnosis? I did a method similar to that. And I got a message, during hypnosis that like this card makes me think of. It said that the way that people have like social anxiety and get nervous when meeting new people and are unsure if like new people are going to be safe and comfortable and or get along or understand you or be nice to you, that is not the natural way. We're not supposed to feel like that. That there is as we do our inner healing and as the energy on this planet changes and as we progress into the future to like a more high vibrational new earth, like we're supposed to be able to like approach people and feel like comfortable and safe with them right away. Like that is a natural state. To feel nervous around new people is not natural for people. So as we all do like our own inner work and healing, then I feel like the future could be different. Have you considered doing more roleplay videos, or have you moved on from those? Yes, I do have some roleplay videos in a list in the works. I have not moved on from them. I have some very cool. I'm just kind of like warming up to them because they do take more preparation. Alright. Okay, channel says the new moon coming up feels pivotal. Yes, on the 17th. That moon. Alright, so the color for Cancers: attract abundance. Gold provides clarity and decision making, attracting abundance, expanding awareness, and clearing the path to wisdom, knowledge, and joy. Strengthen all fields of the body and spirit with gold, the strongest color for healing all illness, but use it wisely. To attract abundance, focus on activating golden energy in the palms of your hands. Okay, so the meditation for this card, it says, hold gold coins in each of your palms. Well, or you can imagine holding a gold coin if you don't have a gold coin. And focus on the gratitude for abundance you already have. Close your eyes and bless the coins, imagine them multiplying into a mountain of abundance. Activate the golden energy in your palms by sending golden light into them. When your hands begin to tingle, you'll know that, where appropriate, everything you touch can now turn to gold. And you could say out loud, Divine Spirit, open the well of abundance in my heart and attract continuous blessings into my life. Beautiful. Sunday drivers. Send me an email, the prodigal stranger. Dylan says, good to hear, as long as you're focused on making the content that makes you happy and speaks to you, that's all that matters. Well, thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, it's gotta be fun, right? Yeah, the ones I have planned, they do make me happy, and they do speak to me, so thank you so much. That is important to me too. Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. 113. Okay, what is a card for Leo? Any Leos here? Meme loves roses and lilies. Always make me think and feel love when I smell them. Funny how we associate certain feelings with certain scents. Me too. Oh yeah, I love smelling roses when I walk around and they're in people's yards. Any new comic books? Yes. I guess I could give a spoiler because I just filmed a comic book collection video, graphic novel. That's gonna be my next video. I'm releasing it after I still need to edit it though. I'm going to release it on, I don't remember. I was back and forth on which day. I wrote it down on a schedule today. I think Wednesday. Wait, I'm shuffling. I'm supposed to be, yes, I'm shuffling for Leo. Okay, what is a card for Leo? Bird and feather friends. Oh my gosh, Leo the lion. Isn't that cool? I have a fox, a sloth, a that, chicken or a rooster? Rooster, bunny. What is that, an antelope? Yes, we did Taurus already. But what is your moon and rising worship sweater? Taurus was at 44 minutes and 11 seconds. I love this card. Furried friends. Oh, there's a little snail and a snake too. There's tons of critters. Oh yeah, and the snail, a snake, an eagle, hummingbird, and tons of butterflies, and then a fish and a girl with in the middle with a lot of friends, a lot of little furry friends. 25. Alright, this card is about ethical consumption, making a difference through our food choices, caring for all beings, animals, environmental awareness, and doing the best we can, and animal spirit guides. Divinatory. Oh, it has this prayer. I love this. This is a prayer we do in yoga classes a lot. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts and words and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to the freedom of all. As a translation of a Sanskrit prayer by Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavatantu. Sometimes I just end a yoga session by saying, may all beings everywhere be happy and free. I love it. Alright, the divinatory meaning for this card. It says, look at how you choose to nourish your physical body and your ethics and reasonings surrounding your food choices. Where possible, explore fortifying, filling, and nourishing alternatives. Your body and energy will thank you for it. This card also signifies strong animal energies. That could mean working more closely with an animal spirit guide or bringing a four-legged companion into your life. You may have a greater awareness of the wisdom of the animals that you encounter and what their traits or messages mean to you. Alright, now let's pull a color card for Leo. What is the color card for Leo? Yellow. Like the sun for Leo. And the sun is in this card. And sun is the ruler for Leo. I opened right to it. Alright. Yellow assists with purification, treating diabetes, and cleaning the intestines. Ease arthritis and release toxicity and clear your skin with yellow. As the color of intellect and mental stimulation, yellow can also help you think more quickly and clearly. Purify your digestive system with the yellow rays of light. Okay, so for the meditation for this card is for purification. So your homework for this card, Leo, is when you get a moment to go outside, spend a few minutes looking at and feeling the rays of the sun on your skin. Imagine bright yellow sunlight moving through your whole digestive system, cleansing your intestines, pancreas, and all the toxicity and waste. Sends the density, dissolving your organs, becoming clean and healthy. pour some water into a yellow glass and put it into the sunlight for half an hour. Drink this water while focusing on purifying your body, mind, and heart. And say aloud, I allow my mind and body to be cleansed inside and out. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words, Maddie. And that is very sweet of you to say thank you. Wheeler Yellow. Hi, Jessie. Alright, here we go to... Now we're on Virgo. Virgo. What is the card for Virgo? Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. Hanging out with me, doing cool stuff. Virgo, Internal Explorer. She's in some etheric place, surrounded by lots of different fractalizing, swirly, bubbling energy and a lotus over her head, and she's holding a little energy ball, a little orb, kind of like what we were holding earlier. 32. Okay, Internal Explorer, this card is about flow state, accessing infinite information by going within, wisdom from the collective consciousness, theta waves, channeling, breaking free from limiting intellect, great boldness, being guided by the divine spark. You already hold the keys. The divinatory meaning of this card, it says you are invited to explore the state of flow. This card is also a reminder that you are an infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or get out of your own way. You have the permission you felt you needed, so go within and explore. Wonderful gifts are waiting for you. Isn't that such an amazing reminder how we all need to just sometimes just get out of our own way? How much we can do and accomplish if we just get out of our own way. Alright, now what is, and also that separate meditation and doing, what did I say, channeling, flow state, meditation, being guided by the divine spark, and you already, just believe in yourself, Virgo. Do some meditation, go into flow state, trust yourself more. And what is the color card for Virgo? I've been pulling color cards. Oh, this is very similar. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Similar message to the last card. I've been pulling color cards. Like, I made my own when I was like 21 for color therapy. Alright. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Magenta is the color of your deepest inner knowing, inspiring truth, clarity, and faith. Magenta also awakens your enthusiasm for life, connecting you to the higher realm of spirituality and assisting you with your journey of self-discovery. Meditate on magenta to connect to your deeper wisdom. And the practice for this card, it says, divine wisdom is always available to you. For the next 7 days before you go to sleep, ask a question of your higher self. This is a part of you that has incredible knowledge, wisdom, and compassion. After this, meditate on the color magenta for a few minutes. Allow the answer to float into your mind. If you don't receive it the first time you try, persevere and say out loud, divine intelligence, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to joy, love, and abundance. Beautiful. How's everybody doing in the chat? How you feeling? Alright, next up we have Libra. Alright, what is the message for Libra? What is the message for Libra and Libras tonight? Sun, moon, and rising. Infinite Libra. We are infinite beings. This lifetime is one of many that we have. Rogue Spike is Libra, and Swag is Libra. Alright. Wait, no, 49. Alright, this card is about the infinite life force. Cycles of growth rising from the ashes, many deaths and rebirths within one's life. You are so much more than your physical body. Look how powerful that card is. That's how I felt waking up from my nap earlier. Alright, the divinatory meaning of this card, it says, this card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have been required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. Revel in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away. Doors are opening and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and see how far they can reach. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. manifestation process. What do you think of that, Rue Spike and Swag? Moderately Insane says, you look the same as I remember you from 10 years ago. That mindfulness stuff must be working. Or maybe it's I think you meant weed in the beer. That's funny. A lot of people have been saying I look the same. That's very, very kind. I think there's like people ask, what is it? What do you do? I think it's like a combination of things. I think it is like, I don't know. I have like some theories. I don't actually really drink anymore. I was never actually a massive drinker too. I know I did beer tasting videos, but I stopped being like regularly drinking when I was like, I don't know, like 25. So well, I guess I had phases, like different, sometimes when I worked at restaurants, there was, oh sorry, knock this. There was like a phase where I drank a little more regularly, but like for like just like a little bit. But yeah, I don't actually drink that much. And definitely in the past years. So that might have something to do with it too. But I mean, I love the taste of beer. I'm more like into drinking as like a foodie. Because I love the flavors. And but I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really drink that much. And since I moved to South Carolina, I also haven't been smoking. They have like, it's like hemp that like spray with THC, but I didn't like it. Maybe I'm like a snob, or I'm just like, I've gotten too sensitive. I remember when I was getting acupuncture a lot from this woman in California, and she did Reiki. I asked her if she smoked, and she said that since she started doing Reiki, she got too sensitive and she can't. I was like, oh, even CBD? She was like, no, even CBD. And so like, I don't know if that's what's happened to me, or it's that I don't like the kind that they have around here. But no, so I wouldn't say for the past 4 years it wouldn't be the weed and the beer, because I don't really partake anymore. I'm still like if I move to somewhere where it's legal again and I can get like more quality stuff, I will experiment. Again, I'm still like a fan of it, and I hope that it agrees with me, and I hope it's just that like the stuff around here is just like not good. But yeah, I do a lot of like superfoods and herbs. Like I add a lot of really funky powders into smoothies, and if you go on my Pinterest, like I kind of like study herbalism. I think that has something to do with it. I think it's more about like my diet and things like that, because my skincare routine is very minimal. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the minimalism in my skincare has been good. Maybe like a lot of like stuff that has a lot of ingredients is like not always the best. But yeah, I know, like the last video I made, I said that I was born in 1983. Oh yeah, like I do microdosing though too. Prodigal stranger. But yeah. Stefan says I don't trust this THC from gas stations. Yeah. So maybe it's not just me. I was like, I thought that I changed, but I didn't like the vibe from it. I used to love it So I hope I can love it again. I hope it's just not something internal. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, I was pulling a color card. Is there something going on with the audio? Because it sounds like there's a lot of interference or static. I don't know. It could be my computer. It's like we turn off the AC when I stream, so like the computer might be getting hot. It could be the fan in my computer because the AC's on. I live in a place without legal weed, but a ton of vape shops. I don't trust all the weird weed substances. Okay, you too. Anyways, you could quit alcohol. Yeah, I feel like it's better to do it like as an occasional thing. And like definitely in moderation. Even when I was doing the beer tasting, like I wasn't like a heavy drinker. Like here and there when there was like a party or something, but I haven't been a heavy drinker for a long time. I don't like the feeling. I don't like how it feels to like lose control. And like it kind of makes me sad sometimes, so I don't like that. Alright, what is the card for Libra? It just makes me tired too. When I drink, I get sleepy. Libra, orange, nurture yourself. Nurture yourself. Orange helps to heal digestive ailments as well as chest and kidney disorders. It also assists with the treatment of asthma, fear, loneliness, spasms, tension, inflammation, colds, and depression. Improve your immunity, vitality, and stamina, and awaken your sexual and creative energy with orange. Allow orange rays to increase your happiness and confidence. Right, the practice for this card is for nurture. Picture yourself floating in a bath of warm, soft orange liquid. Your muscles, mind, and body totally relaxed. Let the orange liquid penetrate your lungs and respiratory system to clear away all toxicity, tension, and fear, and replace them with feelings of resilience, happiness, and confidence. And say out loud, I am a beautiful, divine being who deserves to be nurtured and supported. I am now willing to receive care, gentleness, and kindness from others. That's for you, Libras. Yes, these are my natural lashes. Oh, excuse me. I am like half my lashes, they're like blonde, so if I'm not wearing mascara, they don't look as long. What is it? Taurus. Anybody else having any issues with the audio? Alright. Where are we at? Scorpio. Well, thank you, Stefan. Yeah. I curled them, and Scorpio. 40, 50. Yeah, people probably, because I do beer tasting, people, I can see how people might think I drink a lot, but I drink for like the taste. I don't really like, I don't drink to get intoxicated. I mean, when I was in my early 20s, oh gosh, when I was a teenager, and I was in my early 20s, I think I got it out of my system like early. Alright. Scorpio. Other than like random bits here and there, but definitely not regularly. Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio? What do we have for you? The violet flame. So, it's Pisces. We haven't done Pisces yet. Pisces will be the last sign that we do. What is your sun? What is your moon and rising? The audio is good. Okay, good. Always let me know, guys. Hope you get it figured out, Darth. Maybe turn your stuff on and off. Alright, so the violet flame. If you think about like that violet is the highest in the color spectrum that we can perceive with our eyes, then you can kind of see that it's the highest frequency that we have available to us. Like when you think of like all of existence is light, like everything is atoms, but everything is also frequency waves, and frequency waves is light. So if you think about it in that sense of like that's the reality that we're living in, and that's kind of how to see the violet flame as this high vibrational color energy. Thank you so much for this super chat, Logan. I've been watching you for 12 years. Remember subscribing and lesson. Oh my gosh, 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for all the content you've made. Oh, thank you so much. That's incredible. Wow. That must be so trippy. 12 years is so long. I don't think I guess there's some YouTubers that I've been watching for that long too. But it's like, yeah, it's wild. Okay. The time's just gone so fast. Alright, Scorpio. The violet flame, your psychedelic toolkit. Recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, clearing your aura, healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining high vibration, rebalancing after times of raised frequencies. Maybe I'll do a whole video talking about the violet flame. I'll do a little presentation. It's such a fascinating phenomenon. Divinatory meeting. Consider your psychic toolkit. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy? An exercise routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high. Maintaining clear and vibrant energy will also help you see through illusions that may be blocking or disorienting you. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for grateful rebalance after heightened energy levels. Any Scorpio sun, moon, and rising, or you don't know your time of birth, moon, worship water for your doors. An online calculator said your moon and risings are Leo. Oh, we just did Leo at 1 hour and 13 minutes and 46 seconds. If you want to check the Leo. Alright. Party people. We are at Sagittarius. Any Sagittarius is here tonight? Drinking a throat coat tea with echinacea, and yeah, it's good to I wanted to make sure that my throat didn't get scratchy or anything. Hello, Amanda, tune in just in time. Are you a Sagittarius? I am a Sagittarius stellium. My midheaven is in Sagittarius, and I have Neptune in Sagittarius in the 10th house. And then I have my south node is in Sagittarius, and I have Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 9th house, and I have Uranus in Sagittarius in the 9th house as well. So, North Node and South Node, they say South Node is something that you have mastered in your past life, the vibe you had in a past life, or maybe a job you had in a past life. And then your North, did I say right? Yeah, South Node is past life, and then the North Node is your, quest for this life, for you to bring that energy from your South Node that you've mastered and combine them. And the North Node can feel uncomfortable because you're used to the South Node stuff, but then you have to figure out to combine them to master the North Node. It's very interesting. Worship's what I wanted to guess you as an earth sign. I don't remember who you are. Oh, that's very interesting. You see me as an earth sign. I have my sun in Aries, and I have Aquarius rising, and my moon is in Cancer. I do have my Venus in Taurus, and my Mercury is in Pisces, and my Mars is in Aries. And yeah, my midheaven in Sagittarius. So technically, because this is a public eye kind of experience, they say that you're perceived by your midheaven through the public eye. So I might come across with some Sagittarius energy. I mean, what I'm doing is kind of Sagittarius, sort of, with philosophy, and I'm kind of acting as a teacher with different things. That's Sagittarius energy, and talking about higher thoughts, higher learning and things. That's kind of Sagittarius. Hi, Furry Feet. That's a cute name. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just realized I never I never picked a color for Scorpio. Let's pick a color for Scorpio before we move on to Sag. So I'm doing, anybody coming in now, I'm doing 2 cards per sign. I'm picking from a card from Vivian Lemuria. And then everybody gets a color too. So, okay. And then the color cards, I choose them picking up on subtle energies instead of like shuffling. What is the color for Scorpio? What's the color for Scorpio? So you got the Violet Flame card already. Okay, I'm drawn to this deck, this little pile over here. Ruby. Rejuvenate your body, Scorpio. Dragon says, thank you so much for all your videos. Help my sleep routine many times. You're welcome. I hope you have lovely sleep and sweet dreams. Are you guys watching this to fall asleep right now? Is that what you're here for? Or like, who's here to sleep? Who's here for getting tingles? Who's here for entertainment? What is your goal? Who is just watching, having this in the background while they're doing stuff? I'm curious. What is everybody up to? Alright. Oh, different book. Oh, I opened up right to it. I love that. Okay. Scorpio. Rejuvenate your body. Ruby is a color of dynamicism, rejuvenation, and strength, increasing your stamina and filling your cup with energy and enthusiasm for life. It is a color for prosperity, courage, and achievement and motivation. Ruby also encourages shy people to come out of their shell by building confidence. Use ruby light to feel truly alive and dynamic. The rejuvenation practice for this card, Scorpio. Shake your right hand for 30 seconds. Then rest it for 15 seconds. Shake your left hand for 30 seconds. Then rest it for 15 seconds. Then shake your whole body for 30 seconds and rest for 15 seconds. Repeat these 3 steps 3 times. And now rub the palms of your hands together for 40 seconds. This exercise helps to warm, awaken, and rejuvenate your body. Visualize ruby light moving through your body, cleansing your blood and stimulating your energy. Become aware of what it is like to feel truly alive. You might even decide to wear a ruby pendant or hold a ruby crystal to strengthen your body and motivate you for success. I love ruby jewelry. It's gorgeous. Now say out loud, divine healing intelligence, please release all pain, stress, and tiredness, and infuse my body with healing, rejuvenation, and revitalizing energy. Relaxation. I'm watching while I bed rot. Right now, for tingles and relax, sleep until learning about the Zodiac stuff. Cool. And relaxation because it's an interesting topic. Wonderful. Casting relaxation after a stressful weekend. Oh my god. I hope everything works out, Cass, and I hope this week is much better for you. My goal is I tune in to relax while I organize my work bag for the week. Your videos and live and otherwise are incredible company. Wonderful soul little body doubling. Right, yeah, pack that work bag. Pack yourself a snack. Don't forget your pen. Don't forget your book. Remember to bring your water bottle tomorrow. Rosebig says, ASMR relaxes my mind, brings me back to center. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, guys. Thank you for sharing. Because I'm curious. Yeah, see, isn't that so interesting? Everybody's watching for different, different goals. Alright, now Sagittarius 157. We have Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Alright, what is message for Sagittarius? Radical expansion. Sagittarius. Oh, wowie. Big week for Sagittarius. Some dragon energy coming in. 40. Alright, this card, Sagittarius, is about living and loving at full capacity, being unapologetically you, self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, radical ways of being. Right, and the divinatory meaning for this card, it says it is time for expansion. You can be as big as your energy wants. Oh, you can be as big as your energy wants to be. Stop and consider anything that is holding you back. This card is a permission slip that allows you to let go of limiting stories and take up all the space you need. Have fun unleashing who you are. As bold and radical as some of your ideas or offerings might be, who is to say they are not what the world is waiting for, what the world wants? Take note of any judgment of authentic expression towards yourself or others. Be mindful that creativity, exploring unrefined expression may be what is needed right now. Remember to center yourself in your heart and be the masterpiece your soul always wanted you to be. Amazing. And let's pull a color card for Sagittarius. Burgundy. Awaken your passion. Burgundy connects to your passion, vibrancy, and enthusiasm for life. It leads you to your life purpose and makes your dreams a reality. Burgundy also energizes you whenever you are feeling down, showing you your path when you feel lost. Awaken your passion with Burgundy. When you are passionate about something, your intuition, heart, and soul awakens. You start to experience clarity and purpose in your life. Spend some time connecting to your passion. Write down all the things you love or would love to do, feel, and experience. So make a list, Sagittarius. Wear something burgundy close to your heart, or create a special bracelet for yourself that you can wear often to remind you of your passion. Oh, you're Michaela. Is that right, Michaela? Yeah, sorry, I'm like, when there's like a couple words put together in a line, I get like confused, I get dyslexic. Thank you for clarifying that. Or is it Michaela? Sorry. Is it one Michaela or two Michaela? Prime Rise is very relaxing, even watching the digital audio meter on your microphone move as you speak. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Maddie. I can't attend tonight, but I highly recommend Kayla's past life regression session. I attended last time and it was such a profound experience. Oh my goodness, Maddie, thank you so much for your super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, that session was incredible. It's been such a treat working with you, Maddie. It really has. Cass says, wow, that's for me. Just adopted my foster dog. And I've been shy about taking up the space, but I need to advocate for her and her breed. What a great message to carry with me this week. Beautiful. And her name is Scarlet. Oh my goodness. Oh, what kind of dog? Alright, let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn at 2, 3. How lucky are we that we have dogs and cats and any kind of little animal friend. I've been making friends with a neighborhood cat recently. I think it's a girl. She comes like screaming at me when we go for walks. Oh, thank you so much for your super chat, Cass. Thank you so much. I haven't pet a cat in so long. Their energy is so watery. Like the way they move around, they're so wiggly. It's such a different experience from petting a dog. Dog energy feels like so like goofy and like sturdy, and then kitty cat energy is just so like mystical and watery. It feels really nice to be able to pet a cat again. What is the card for Capricorn? Oh, it's a pity. Cute. I pet pit bulls when I see them on walks. I ask if any dog I see, I ask if I could pet them. And I'll ask to pet pit bulls. They look like little hippos. Or like little cows. I like their big fat cat heads. Like, your whole hand can fit on their head. It's like very satisfying. What is a card for Capricorn? I've also, oh, water. I was just talking about water energy with the cat. Isn't that cool? This card is gorgeous. I pulled a card for myself today, and it was about like going into water, finding a lake, or even just taking a bath, and that sounds really good. I haven't taken a bath in a while. I have these salts that they're just from Amazon, but they're from a Japanese, what is it called, onsen, like a Japanese hot spring. I just take a tablespoon of the salt, and it makes the water really cloudy. I found that like there's salts from all different hot springs all over the world, and they have all different mineral compositions, and they do different things for your body. I think that's so fascinating. I had some salt from the Dead Sea, and then my sister went with her daughters to Iceland, and she mailed me some salt from the Blue Lagoon. It's been really fun to try different salts, because I usually just do Epsom salt, but or like Himalayan salt every now and then. But I've been loving trying different salts. 9 years old, came into the shelter underweight and abused. Oh no, but ready to love every human and other dogs. Scarlet is a miracle. Oh my gosh. How is she doing now? Is she like settling in? Is she still nervous? Right. 12. Water the overflow. Abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more. So this deck, it has like some cards that are the chakras, and then it has some cards that are the elements. So this is it's like the element of water, so it's set up a little differently. Like, it doesn't just have like a divinatory meaning. So during one of the most pivotal Lemurian visions, I was guided into a life where I lived in a humble mud hut. As I could create any thought in the multiple dimensions that I had access to, I simultaneously resided in a beautiful crystalline palace. This is the message from the author. I found myself in a paradigm where I could create anything at will, and thus there was no concept of scarcity, nor the need to hold on to anything. This experience initiating a shift that changed my life. We may only be starting to touch on this notion in our mundane reality. When we give more from a place of overflow than obligation, even when we think we have nothing, having it come from this mindset can only create a more abundant flow of what we want. The being in the picture has many hands, and yet still the water is allowed to fall through her fingers. It blesses her in the moments it touches her radiant skin, and then continues on its journey. Her heart is also overflowing with love. Her eyes are filled with tears. She allows what comes through to move her without control. She gracefully allows whatever she is feeling to be expressed. And as she does so, she radiates so much light into the world. Allow for, and then the theme of this card, it says allow for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, clearing the way that which no longer serves, and emotion. Alright, let's pick a color for Capricorn. I picked the color card through subtle energy. Alright. Thank you everybody for being with me here tonight. Alright. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that. Do you see it? That water's like, she's in a waterfall, and then we just picked this waterfall card. Oop, this water, look at that. Stuff like that, man. I live for it. I love it. Okay. Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Brilliance brings about change and transformation. Work with it when you want to wipe the slate clean and start anew. Brilliance also has the ability to assist with healing all health conditions and is great for releasing any fear and anxiety. When you feel heavy or depressed, use Brilliance to recharge and bring back your sparkle. Cleanse your body and soul to discover your brilliance. Okay, so the message for this card, it says, visualize standing under a sparkling, brilliant waterfall. Allow all depression, fear, anger, and negativity to wash away with this powerful, brilliant light. Let it cleanse every organ, part, and system in your body until you are sparkly clean and ready to a fresh start. Now say out loud, divine intelligence, I am ready to recognize my own wisdom and allow my brilliant ideas to manifest and inspire all those around me. Amazing. I love the little synchronicities. She went from a scary 35 pounds to a solid 47. Loves my husband, loves her other dog. She's happy and is still my own. She's missing fur but likes her sweaters. Oh, cute. Cute, 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 cute. What's the other dog? Alright, Capricorn, and then Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, any Aquarius? I have Aquarius Rising. Hi, Keon. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Alright, what is the card for Aquarius? What is the message for Aquarius? Is it like delayed? What is happening? On my screen it's showing like something I did like minutes ago. Are you guys still seeing me okay? Did it freeze? Here comes Lee. I think maybe Lee. Is it working? I don't know why it's like showing a delay. Let me know in the chat if everything's okay still, guys. You can hear me? Can you see me though? Because when I see on like what you are seeing is like something I did like it shows like I just pulled the card for Capricorn. That's weird. I don't know. Aquarius. Alright, here we go. Okay, so you're good. You're waiting for Aquarius. Alright, right on. I don't know. My computer's being strange. The Portal Keeper, Aquarius. We're gonna open some portals. We can hear you quiet and clear. That's clever. That's clever. It froze. Okay. Awesome. Alright. Let's keep moving forward. 50. Let's open some portals. Portal Keeper. Okay, this card represents unique gateways to mystical experiences, psychic ability, raising your vibration, expanded consciousness, the Akashic records, past life ties, exploring the edge of reality for significant messages, seeing between the lines, multidimensional awareness. Right. The divinatory meaning of this card says, gently explore the edges of your reality. Spend time in the forest to listen. Deepen your meditation practice. Dance yourself into ecstasy. Explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose, or life seems a little mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists whenever you can find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. Beautiful. I was just doing some fan dancing today for the first time in a while in my backyard area. And I was doing a little hula hooping. I mean, I wasn't exactly dancing myself into ecstasy, but doing a little, doing some different stuff. I like that guidance for us, Aquarius folks. Alright, let's pull a card. And then we have Pisces. Alright. What is a color for Aquarius? What is a color for Aquarius? Lilac. Strengthen your faith. It's the same color as a kitty. Let me see. Alright. 42. It is warm today. Alright. Lilac, strengthen your faith. Lilac strengthens your faith, activates your intuition, and increases your psychic abilities. It is a soft, gentle color that encourages you to expand your spiritual awareness and improve your connection to the divine. Free yourself from old patterns and regain your inner power with lilac. Strengthen your faith by bathing yourself in magnificent lilac light. Alright, so the practice for the card, it says, faith is a strong belief in something that is not obviously visible to the eye. Too often people give up just before something incredible is about to occur. Lilac is here to remind you to have faith in the divine. Ask for what you would love to occur. Then rub your third eye. Imagine that you have a lilac magnet in your third eye that will start attracting your desires to you. My earbuds. Activate this magnet by visualizing it and say, activate. Then rejoice internally, knowing that your request has been answered. To strengthen your faith, buy a lilac-colored filter and stick it on a window of your house where the sun enters the room. Sit next to the window and allow yourself to be bathed in the magnificent lilac light. Now say out loud, with every breath I take, my faith in myself and the divine is renewed. I'm ready to receive the highest love and abundance from the universe. Beautiful message. Possibly all this quantum energy from us is creating the interference. That crossed my mind too, Brian. How have you felt since the Saturn has gone into Aries? I'm Jupiter rules, but my Jupiter's in Aquarius, and then this is also my Saturn return. Oh, your Saturn return. When did Saturn go into Aries? I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember exactly when that happened. I'd have to look back maybe it's bringing more discipline into my first house. Maybe it's made me more health conscious. I've been being good about making smoothies more, and yeah, it's probably affecting my health consciousness and going on longer walks, doing more physical stuff probably. And yeah, I guess just discipline with my identity, all first house stuff. My sun is in Aries, Dodo. But my North Node is in Gemini, and Lee is Gemini. Saturn went into Aries fully in February. Interesting. I've been taking new herbs and supplements. I started up my little vitamin wheel to remind me to take herbs and vitamins. Just taking care of my body more. How about you? What house is Aries in for you? Alright, now we're up to Pisces. Pisces. Any Pisces sun, moon, and rising? Pisces. What is the message for Pisces? Last month, there was this crazy Aries conjunction where so many planets were in Aries. The babies born last month are going to be mega super Aries. So it's really intense energy for a lot of people. Very fiery. Alright, what is the message for Pisces? Beyond the mind. Ooh, some deep meditation meditations are available for you right now, Pisces. We have some sacred geometry in the throat chakra and channeling all these light codes into your crown chakra. I love this oracle deck. I love the artwork in it. Okay, this card is about thinking with the heart, being present, heart and mind connection, meditation, the bliss of being, quieting the monkey mind, fathoming the unfathomable, finding happiness within, going beyond intellectual limitation. Okay, and the divinatory meaning of this card. It says, take a step outside your mind-based concerns or limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. You may be transfixed by a past experience. The past may be running you and making your mind spin, so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. Step back and clear your mind. Meditate in your own way. Contemplate what the situation at hand would feel like if you released all fears and worries. Are these even Sunday, July 1st? Are these concerns even yours? I swear people drive so crazy down my street sometimes. Alright. Now, what is a color card for Pisces? What is a color card for Pisces? Alright, Pisces peach. Inhale, breath of life. I have all the cards laid out in front of me. So many beautiful images and colors. Oh my god, I opened up right to it. I love that. I live for that. Okay. Peach. Peach releases stress and tension from your body, softening all hardness, and dissolves any density, especially in the lungs and chest. It also brings gentleness, kindness, and friendliness into your life, opening you to new possibilities and assisting you to attract prosperity. Allow peach-colored sparks to cleanse away any stuckness and rejuvenate your lungs. Okay, and the practice for this card, it says, rub your hands together, then move them slightly apart. Focusing on the tingling energy that is moving through your hands, imagining sparks of peach coming out of them. Place your hands on your chest and allow these peach-colored sparks to penetrate your chest and lungs, awakening any stuck energy and releasing stagnation. After a few minutes, hold your right hand above your chest, moving it around in a clockwise direction. Do this for 2 minutes while focusing on taking slow, deep breaths. As you breathe out, allow all tension in your lungs and throat to release. When you breathe in, visualize vibrant, healing peach rays to regenerate your lungs. Now focus on what you love in your life already and what you would love to experience more of. Visualize receiving this increase of joy in your life. Now say out loud, I am now able to fully embrace all the wonderful experiences in my life. All the wonderful experiences my life has to offer with joy, ease, and love. Is a wonderful card to end the video with. Alright, let's see. What have you guys been saying? Hello, tree duck. The OK channel says Aries is in my 5th, and I'm a Sag rising. I feel like the lesson he's trying to teach me is that if I'm going to have fun and be creative, I have to find a way to make it last, make it more concrete. That is a good interpretation of Saturn. Brian says this is the Chinese year of the horse. Yes, it is. The fire horse. And last year was the year of a snake. So last year was like all about like shadow work and shedding skin and getting ready for this year of charging forward. Nathan says thank you for your videos over the years. They make my nights a little more bearable. Oh my goodness. You're welcome. And thank you for sharing that. Thank you, Logan. Alright. So I'm gonna get going. I have to get ready to do the past life regression class. Thank you so much everybody for coming here. And if anybody's joining me for the past life regression class, very cool. If not, also cool. I'll be doing more in the future. If tonight's not a good night, you can go on my website and subscribe to the email. I'd like to start making my classes more regular. Just kind of figuring out what the best day or night and time is best for everybody. I haven't done my classes in a while, but I'd like to start getting into them. I have, maybe it's not really fun to call them classes. Like ceremonies. I have one where it's like, I guide you to mediumship to talk to the other side. I have one where it's like, we meditate to contact spaceships. Very cool. I have one where we do shamanic journeying, where you get your power animal and go on like a whole mystical inner journey. So there's cool stuff, and yeah, I want to make them be more regular coming forward in the future. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit like on this video, and yeah, I have a video coming up. I don't usually talk about videos that I've planned, but I already filmed it, so there's no jinxing it, and I don't feel like I'm doing empty promises in case I don't do it. But yeah, I have a graphic novel haul coming to you soon this week. I think on Wednesday I'll be releasing it. Some really, really beautiful, amazing graphic novels that I'm loving, and I'm excited to show you and share. And yeah, fun stuff. And hopefully I'll be here at the same time next week. If you enjoyed this for oracle readings, on my website I also do personalized tarot and oracle readings, videos if you want. I do them in ASMR style. If you enjoy this, you want a more personalized long experience, I do my different lengths. And yeah, good stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me and being cool and going through all these beautiful cards together. And I hope